I love more than anything in the world. It's been tearing me apart inside. This silence from the woman, it is not loud, not a storm that crashes against windows, not thunder, splitting the sky. It is quiet, and that is why it hurts. Because silence does not announce itself like anger. It does not slam doors, or shatter plates, or leave visible bruises. It simply lingers. It stretches across hours, like an endless desert, where I walk barefoot, carrying memories instead of water. And every step bends. I replay your laughter in my mind, like a song I'm afraid to forget. The way your voice would soften when you said my name, as if it were something precious, something worth holding carefully. Now I say your name into empty air, and it does not echo back. The space between us feels wider than oceans, wider than the distance between the moon and the tide that still longs for it. Every single night, I never knew silence could be this heavy. It presses against my chest, like unseen hands, tightening whenever my phone lights up, and it's not you. I never thought a notification could feel like hope rising and dying in the same second. I check again, and again, and again, as if love might suddenly decide to type back. Do you know how loud memories become when there is no new sound to replace them? Your smile, it visits me at random, in the middle of a crowded street, in the quiet of my room, while I'm pretending to be strong. You are there, in the way sunlight falls through the window, in the songs we used to share, in the spaces where your messages once lived, and I find myself scrolling upward through old conversations, as if I could climb back to the moment before this silence began. I don't fully understand what changed. I don't know if it was something I said or something I failed to say. Maybe love sometimes slips through cracks, too small to see, until the whole house feels cold. If I could gather every word I never spoke, every reassurance I thought you already knew, I would place them gently at your feet. I would say, you matter. You have always mattered. Your heart is not something I ever took lightly, but silence does not answer apologies that echo only in the mind. And so I sit here with questions that have no reply. Did I love you too loudly or not loudly enough? Did I hold on too tight or not tight enough when you needed me most? These thoughts circle me at night like restless birds that refuse to land. You are still the woman I love more than anything in this world. That truth has not changed. It beats inside me like a second heart, steady, stubborn, unwilling to surrender. Even in your silence, I choose you. Even in the absence of your words, my heart speaks your name. Do you remember how we used to talk about forever, as if it were something we could hold between our palms? We made plans like children drawing stars on paper, believing they would shine just because we imagined them. I still see those stars. They have not disappeared. They are simply hidden behind clouds of unspoken things It's strange how love can remain so certain even when everything else feels uncertain. I wake up and for a brief second I forget. Then it returns. That quiet ache, that missing piece in the shape of you, and I carry it through the day like a secret no one else can see. People talk to me. They laugh. I respond. I smile. But underneath it all, there is a hollow place where your voice used to live. If silence were a room, I would be sitting in the center with nothing but echoes. Echoes of you saying, I love you. Echoes of your dreams. Echoes of promises that once felt unbreakable. I don't blame you. I don't accuse you. I only miss you. And sometimes that feels heavier than anger ever could. I wish I could tell you how much this distance has taught me. It has taught me that love is not just about the moments when everything feels perfect. It is about the waiting, the hoping, the choosing to believe even when doubt whispers otherwise. It has taught me that my heart is braver than I knew, because even now, even in this silence, it refuses to close. I don't know what tomorrow holds. Maybe this quiet is only a pause between chapters. Maybe it is an ending I am not ready to read. But what I do know is this: loving you has been the most honest thing I have ever done. And even if silence tries to convince me that it was foolish, I would choose it again. I would choose you again. If you ever read this, if these words somehow find their way through the walls that have grown between us, know this: I am still here, not demanding, not angry, just loving you in the quiet, just holding space for your voice to return. And if it does, I will listen as if the world itself has begun speaking again. Until then, I will carry this ache like proof that what we had was real, because only something real can leave a silence this deep